welcome to today's YouTube video. And in today's YouTube video, we're gonna be making food. Yes, I was in my room and I just was relaxing, and I kind of got some hungry. My tummy just kind of got hungry, so I decided to come to the kitchen and find something to make. So we're gonna be making macaroni and cheese. Alrighty guys, so let's get started. So here I have the mac and cheese packet, and all I'm doing is I'm just looking at the measurements, the ingredients of the water. So I'm going to be getting a measuring cup of how much water do we need, and my sister-in-law told me that we need 6 cups of water. So in this big giant bowl, I'm going to be putting 6 cups of water into this giant bowl, and then after we add all the 6 cups of water, then we're going to be adding it to the pot. Here I am just adding the 6 cups of water into this pot. Then we're going to be taking this pot over to the stove, turning on the stove, and stirring. So now what I'm doing here is I just open the stove, and now I'm just mixing all the mac and cheese and the water together, just mixing it. And now I'm just waiting for it to get steamy, and once it gets really steamy, I'm gonna start mixing it all over again. Ooh, look at the steam. Looks so cool, the steam. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing it all over again right now, just to, make sure everything's all nice and mixed together. Then I'm going to take all the water over to the sink all over again, and we're going to go and strain out all the water and the mac and cheese, because we don't want no water anymore. We're going to start adding the cheese in a little bit. So dumping out all the mac and cheese and the water, because we don't want that water anymore. And then we're going to rinse it, make it nice and clean. Just going to rinse it, to make sure that it cools down with some cold water. You want to do is cold water. The trick is to use cold water, so you can just cool the pasta down and it doesn't be too hot, So I'm just going to cool it down with some cold water, and then after we do this, we're going to measure some milk, and we need only 1/4 cup of milk, just only 1/4 cup of milk and 2 ounces. So that's all we need for this, and then we're going to add it to the pot like that, just like so. And then we're going to add, since we're going to be doing 4 of these tablespoons, we're going to be using 8 tablespoons of butter. I had to show my sister-in-law just so she can see if it was good enough, and she said yes it was. So I'm going to be doing 8 of these little spoons of butter. So yeah, you guys are going to be seeing me do 8 spoons of these butter. Then after I do 8 spoons of these butter, then I'll be putting the butter away, and then off to the side. Then I will go ahead and turn on the stove again, then mix everything together, mix everything together. Then we'll be adding the 2 cheese packets. Oh my god, I don't know why, but this one's a little bit of a different mac and cheese. This one came with 2 cheese packets. Yes, I don't know why, but 2 cheese packets it came with, so that's a little weird, but it just came with 2 cheese packets, and it was so delicious and creamy all at the end. Oh my god, it was so yummy. So now I'm just going to be adding my last butter, and then I'm going to be doing is mixing everything together. So alrighty, so now I'm back. Here I am. So now I'm going to be taking my little spatula, opening up the stove, and then we're going to be going ahead and mixing everything together. Alrighty, so now here I am just mixing all the butter and the milk and the little pasta together, the mac and cheese pasta thing together. Mix. Alright, now that once we're just mixing it, then after this, we're going to go and put these into some bowls. It's going to be adding them to the bowls, and then, getting them ready to serve, and you'll be ready to eat. It was so delicious at the end. Oh my god, so creamy and delicious. It was yummy. So oh my god, it was so good. But I do love to cook. Oh my god, her in the background. Oh my gosh, she's so funny sometimes. Oh my god, I do love to bake and cook and all those kind of stuff. So that's something that that's something that I'm into right now, is baking and cooking. So doing this on YouTube is just really fun. So now after I'm done mixing and everything, I'm going to be adding them into bowls, getting them ready to serve. Alrighty, here I am, just adding them into bowls. Oh my god, getting them ready to serve. It was so yummy and delicious at the end. Oh my god, it was so good. So now I'm just adding them into bowls for whoever wants. It's so good.